right, Joseph, finally great to meet you. As we all know, for a good 18 months, the crime against the AAPI community has risen. And it's not even getting better. It's getting more intense. It's insane stuff is happening to the AAPI community. And one of the best thing about it is that when crisis happen, heroes rises, right? And a lot of influencers, a lot of good people are, really rising up to stand for this big cause against, the crime against AAPI community. And one of those organizations that I recently found out is doing something very unique, very amazing, is your organization. So why don't we start off, today's interview by talking about your organization. What do you guys do? And how had your organization helped some of these people who's been really, really scared because of the recent attacks against Asians and so on and so forth?
Okay, yeah. So my organization's name is Eskabo Daan Filipino Martial Arts, right? And Self-Defense for the People. So Eskabo Daan Filipino Martial Arts, we've been around it'll be 12 years this November. And people got wind of what we do in terms of using weapons or using everyday items as a tool for self-defense. And people have an understanding of what is a martial art versus self-defense. So a number of people have asked us, hey, can we just learn certain aspects of the art in a self-defense program, so to speak? And that's what began Self-Defense for the People. So we were looking at that, like, okay, we can take bits and pieces of it to be able to teach certain people what they need to know for now. So like when elderly come up to us to say, hey, can you teach me how to use a cane? Or, my daughters are going off to college. So what are some things they should know and to be able to defend themselves, whatnot? And then we have kids that are growing up in areas where they have to walk to school. Like, hey, how can our kids protect ourselves? So we designed different programs for different age groups, specific to their needs.
So for the self-defense class or techniques, are there any specific tools that they should have and carry with them when they go out?
Yes. So we always advocate for people to walk around with everyday items as a tool for self-defense in their hand. So a lot of people will say, oh, I have pepper spray, I have a taser gun, I have a stun gun, but it's in my bag.
Yeah.
Because when something happens, it happens just like that.
Yeah.
So their objective is to walk around with something in their hands. I'm not saying a gun or a knife, right? I'm saying pen, keys, a flashlight, an umbrella, right? Some people walk around with rolled up magazines, just something, because empty hands is actually to us a last resort, and using a tool is the first rule of thumb.
So, I have a lot of followers on my Facebook right now, and I would love my audience to learn from a live interview like this, some self-defense technique. Are you up for it?
Yeah, no problem, let's do it.
Okay, so you're an instructor, and go ahead, man. Just take over from this point on, whatever you want me to do. Let's do some demonstrations.
Yeah, let's do it. So we'll just stand up.
Okay.
And I'll go through a quick crash course with you. There are 3 forms of self-defense.
Sure.
Situational awareness, verbal de-escalation, and the physical. So let's quickly go over situational awareness and verbal de-escalation, right? Because that in itself can be a whole class in itself. So situational awareness, a lot of people today absolutely suck at paying attention, right? They're always, on their phone.
And that's me. That's me. Right? Sometimes I have to admit that's guilty on my part. I'm looking at the phone all the time. Oh, well, so you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true. So what if you have to be on your phone? Some suggestions are put your back up against the wall, a car, a door, something that someone cannot get behind you, and or just like when you drive a car, look up from time to time, right? Don't just be so involved with your phone that you don't see anything else. Don't get that tunnel vision. Okay. So situational awareness will take care of like 90% of incidences. Right?
Great point.
Because if you see someone from far away that it makes you feel uncomfortable, you can just cross the street, walk around the other way, whatever you need to do, walk into a store, right? But if you don't see them, now they may come up to you. Exactly. I can tell people that, criminals are just like lions.
Yeah.
Right? When a lion goes to hunt, they don't say rawr and then chase after zebras from far away.
Yeah.
They get as close as they can to the zebra that looks weak, not paying attention, looks like they can take them. Humans do the same thing. If you study or interview anyone that has committed a crime, hey, why did you choose that victim? They weren't paying attention. They look like I could take them, right? Or there's multiple of us. They look injured, they look sick, whatever the case may be. So as long as you're paying attention, you take away that element of surprise. That's for sure.
Well, great point. I learned something new already right now, because that's a lot of entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? And when you're running a company, running a business, you are so in a hurry to reply a text and making a phone call. You literally so tunnel focus on your business, and sometimes you just totally forget about the surroundings. So
Yeah.
great point on number one. I'm
Right.
learning right now.
All right, so that's the first step. Second step is verbal de-escalation.
Okay, verbal de-escalation.
Yeah, the
Okay.
ability to be able to talk your way out of a situation, right?
I think I'm pretty good at that.
Okay. So
I don't know, but
here's the deal:
Okay.
is 10 feet is,
Okay.
is the same size as a basketball rim.
Right.
So situation awareness says, if I see you at 10 feet, I have the decision to make: can I walk away? Can I go somewhere else?
Mm-hmm.
Or can I say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't help you? I can be very nice from this
Wow.
position.
Okay.
Like if you're asking me for $1, some homeless people can be very aggressive. Like, or some salespeople can be very aggressive. Hey, I got something to sell for you. Hey, you got $1? Whatever the case may be. You got the time?
Right.
And if I want my personal space. So, hey, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And you
Right.
try to walk away.
Right.
If they cross that threshold and they
Yeah.
get to about 5 feet,
Yeah.
now this is the time where you have to have your feet ready. Hands up, start talking with your hands. I'm not saying talk with your hands like this.
Not this.
I'm saying just, hey, I'm sorry, I can't
Right.
help you. Or I said, I'm sorry, I can't
I'm
help
sorry,
you.
Joseph.
Right?
I can't help you.
Back here, you can be, it's polite to say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Okay.
Right? Over here, a little bit more assertive, right? Because they cross that threshold.
Right, right.
Right? Now, if they cross this threshold, now they're within touch,
Yeah,
right? They can
yeah,
within
yeah.
arm's reach.
Right.
So now you better be ready to go to the next realm, which is the physical, which is what we always want to avoid, period.
Okay.
Okay? So, first and foremost, again, situation awareness, 10 feet away, you should have the ability to walk away any way you want.
Right.
If you say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't help you, and they cross that threshold, that's strike one. You should already know, okay, my hand should be up, don't bend your knee, do bend your knees,
Do bend
don't
your
keep
knee.
them locked out,
Okay.
don't keep your feet together, and say, hey, I said, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And make that eye contact with them. Hey,
But how do you know if that person coming onto you is a real attacker or potential attacker or just somebody trying to sell you something, solicit something? Now,
Yeah.
would you say that's a pretty good
No,
question?
that's a very good question.
Because I don't want to be like every person coming to me.
yeah.
I'm so
You don't be paranoid.
paranoid. You know what I'm saying?
That's a very good question. That's why I like this rule of thumb is,
Okay.
if I'm trying to sell you something and you say politely,
Okay.
you don't want my help or I don't have anything for you, right? If I'm going to be respectful, I'm going to walk away. If I'm a little bit disrespectful or a little bit aggressive in what I want to sell, I'm going to come here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you say, hey, no, I'm sorry, can we keep the personal space?
And you should actually say that. Can we keep the space?
Yeah, can we keep the space? Hey, pandemic, 6 feet.
Oh,
please.
right.
Especially
Good
nowadays,
point.
It's super easy to say.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And if they cross that, now you have to think, okay, what do they really want? Are they just trying to get in close?
Yeah.
Right? Because we don't want to make anyone paranoid. We just want to make everyone aware that the situation of, if they cross those two lines, you may have to be on point of what's going on.
Yeah.
That make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
So you ever run away?
Yes and no. So here's the thing. If the guy is 6'5", can you outrun him?
Probably not.
Right?
Right.
Or if you're with a kid,
Yeah.
a little baby.
Yeah.
If you're with grandma,
Yeah.
can you run?
No.
That's why some people say, I'll just run. Like, well, you can't always run.
Yeah,
What if
that's
you're
true.
injured? What if
Yeah.
your back hurts today?
Yeah.
There is no running.
Yeah. Okay. Proceed.
Okay? All right. So that is situational awareness and verbal de-escalation in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's get to the fun part, the physical. The part that we don't ever want to have to use, but like insurance, you should be able to have that and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Do I love what you said? Because that's what I do. I'm in the life insurance industry. You probably study
okay,
what I do.
yes.
You studied me before you came, man. I love you. Hey, you know what,
good.
Joseph? I'm gonna give you a surprise at the end, though. But go ahead. Let's
Okay.
go ahead, man.
So, a lot of people come in different sizes, right? Asians, we tend to be smaller, right? So, one thing that we talk about in
Okay.
Filipino martial arts is to always walk around with something in your hands, right?
A pen.
A pen is a really good thing.
Okay.
Right? A pen, you can go around the world with it. You can stand next to the president, stand next to the pope.
Right.
And no one's ever going to think twice about a pen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? But if you hold a pen like this, you now have an implement to be able to poke with it and stab with it. Right? It amplifies your power versus someone hitting like this.
Right.
Right? If you see a little old lady doing this to you, you're like, oh, okay, it's a little old lady. If you see a little lady with something in their hands,
Yeah.
now you're thinking, okay, what is that thing?
Yes,
I don't want to
yes.
get hit by that.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So some tools that people should walk around with, pen, a flashlight, keys.
Let's do a how-to. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I'm a very practical guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's a how-to, right?
Yes,
Okay, let's
do
go
it,
for it.
Okay, so to build up, let's start with nothing in your hands at all, first and foremost.
Okay.
Okay, so if I'm your attacker,
Yeah.
between my arms is referred to as the inside zone, also the most dangerous place to be, because you have to worry about both my hands, my elbows, my head, my teeth, my knees, my feet, any weapons I may have on me. So for the purpose of this specific lesson, we're not trying to be in a ring for 5 minutes with someone with your expertise, the judges on the side. Unless that's the kind of lesson we want. That's a different lesson, right? So right now, we're talking about getting to the outside.
Yeah.
So if you're over here, away from this hand, that's outside and towards an exit, or over here. So you have two exits. Just don't try to go down the line.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So, first and foremost, what we should do is be able to step to our left, 10 o'clock, and or our right, 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Right? Because this is something that we're going to do. So, most people are right-handed, right?
Yep,
So we start
I
with
am right-handed.
And
Yep.
a lot of people like to punch, push, or choke.
Yes.
Right? So, it just comes right for the nose. Right? So, if I'm listening to my own rules, I'm ready to talk with my hands up. Like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And you decide to attack, say with that right hand.
Okay, so I want to punch you.
Okay? Right? My job is to slap this hand.
Holy
first and
crap.
foremost.
Okay, all right.
Right? Is one.
So slap it.
Slap it. And slap the hand. Because if you were 7 feet tall and I slapped here, where would your hand be? Behind my head.
Yeah.
You would have had me.
Yeah.
So here.
Yeah.
This is where I need to be, the hand.
Right.
So first lesson is say hand, elbow, shoulder.
Right.
I get to push you away
Whoa,
and I get to go
shit.
away. Okay? This is
Damn.
being very nice.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So it's just hand, elbow, shoulder. That's it.
Okay.
Right? So again, I go hand. This other hand is up and ready. I do not drop it down. It's up and ready.
Right.
I go elbow.
Right.
I'm already trying to get
So
away from you.
I'm almost, it's like I'm almost falling down
Yeah,
right
and I
now.
go shoulder to be able to push you
Push you.
away to go.
And then you leave.
Yes.
Wow, that
Okay.
was like,
Right? And that's footwork at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Right.
Now, same punch or push or choke comes, right? So the same punch or push or choke comes. Now, I'm going to hit you in the solar plexus.
holy moly.
Right? So a lot of people aren't familiar with how to throw punches.
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
I suggest is go high five, middle five, and low five.
Got you.
Right? Just slap that body.
You said slap, don't
Just
punch.
slap.
Slap is better than punch if you don't know how to do it. Wow.
Pretty much, because a lot of people will punch like this, and they'll
And no damage, no
right?
power,
and
right?
They can hurt their own wrist.
Got you.
Right, which
So this is much better.
Just slap.
Holy moly. Now I'm learning every day.
All right? So,
You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm learning every day.
so
All right,
beat
let's
number
do one more
one.
time.
Beat number one is take care of the attack in itself, right?
Yeah.
So this is beat number one. Beat number two is I drop into the
Bam.
hit, boom.
Right.
And the beat number three is I do that push and I run away.
Got you.
Right.
You always push it out and then run away.
Create that space.
Yeah, got
Create
you.
That space.
Got. Now, what if I use my leg in kicking you?
Oh, same difference. So if anything above your belly button, fingers up, you're slapping it.
Okay.
Anything below your belly button, fingers down.
Right.
You slap it.
Okay.
Right? So we go one.
Oh, dude, I'm done.
Right?
Shit.
Okay.
I am done.
Yeah, so that's one. I could have went two, and then by that time you would have been down. If you were still standing, I can go three and push.
Wow.
So it all remains the same.
Wow.
Right?
The key is not to keep attacking. The key is get them away and run away. That's the
Yes.
key. Am I right?
From a self-defense standpoint, if officers and witnesses see me on you doing this, I am the attacker. I'm going to jail.
Wow. That's a great point. That's a great point.
Right? Now let's get to the fun part.
Oh.
Walk around with something. Now, a lot of
pen.
people, when they carry a pen, they think they're doing this. If you're writing your number down for someone, fine. But in this case, we're not writing someone's number down, right?
Okay. You always hold it like this.
Just like this.
Got you.
Right? Now, when I went 1, 2, 3, I'm going to do the same thing,
Okay.
right? So if you come with that attack, I'm going 1, I go 2,
Oh, damn. That's big damage right,
right?
there. Yeah.
I go 3, and if it doesn't stop you, I can rinse and repeat. So I can go 4, 5, 6, 7,
Just
8,
keep
9,
doing it.
and go,
Wow.
and I'm on my way,
Wow.
right?
Got
That's
you.
what it is, right?
Wow.
So the pen, that's the pen.
Let's say a woman has long hair, an attacker comes behind and try to pull.
Yes.
Let's
All right.
let's do one more. Let's
right.
do one
Let's
more.
do it.
I mean,
Let's do it.
I know you got all the recipe and secrets, and I don't want you to have to do all that on my video today. But at least the last one. How's that?
Yeah, no problem, not a
Okay.
problem, right?
All right.
Okay, so if someone pulls you from behind, pulls
So
your
I'm
hair,
gonna push it.
yeah, whether it be
I'm
this
gonna-
or
yep,
here,
yep.
right? Because there's two types of hair pulls. Either they pull you where you can grab them,
Okay.
or they pull you where you can't grab it.
Yeah.
The thing that hurts about hair pulls is the pulling of the hair itself. It's
Right.
not the grasping of the hair, right?
Yeah.
So my job is, I'm not supposed to stand tall. My job is to drop my weight
Oh, okay.
and hold on to my own hair. It took me a while to grow this. I want to keep it, right? One, right? So that's beat number 1. You hold your own hair
Right.
and drop your weight.
Right. Drop the weight.
2, depending on which foot forward I am, dictates which way I turn. So since I step forward left, I'm going to turn to my right. And if he holds on tight and I turn hard, what happens to his elbow?
It's like
Right?
bend it.
I'm trying to break it.
Break
I'm
it.
trying
Not bend
to.
it. Break it.
I'm trying to break it.
Yep, yep.
Right? So I go 1,
Oh my God. And now let go.
yep.
And
This is 2,
Yeah.
and then this is 3.
And then you push.
And I push you away. So
Man, that's
yeah.
awesome, man. That's so
Okay.
good. That's so good.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I appreciate you flew all the way down to meet up with me today, and I know you're busy, and it happened to be my schedule so jam-packed, and just the fact that you made this time to come and meet me, that means a lot to me. And more than anything else, Joseph, what you're doing, keep doing it. it's just so amazing to find a person like you and organization like you who's willing to stand up for a bigger cause, for a bigger a purpose in life. And what you're doing is just phenomenal in my eyes, and I want to appreciate you. I have something very, very special for you, and I'm going to have something surprise for you too. Special and surprise.
Okay.
Okay? And you don't know about it. Now, first, I have a check from my foundation, my very own foundation called Just Wish Foundation. And the check that I'm giving to you is very interesting. You know, a month ago, my daughter and son, my daughter is 11 years old, Bella, and my son's name is called Kingsley, 9 years old. They actually came up to me and said, look, all this hate crimes against the AAPI community, and you know, we want to design a shirt. So actually my daughter Bella designed a shirt. It's called the Love Shirt.
Nice.
And my son also designed another version of the Love Shirt. And I raised actually a significant amount of money, okay? And portion of the money I am going to donate to your company, and if anything I can help you, you know, I really want to do my part. That's the special part, because, you know, seeing my kids willing to design a shirt to ask me to go raise some money to help organizations like
that's
you,
awesome.
it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because as parents, as leaders, as students, as a teacher like you know, leading, when you lead, you can show people what to do. You know what I'm saying? But the surprising part you don't know, I just made a decision today. I am going to double whatever is in this check. I'm going to double it.
Oh,
just
wow.
because you're an interesting guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, no, thank you. The community thanks you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No,
Okay,
thank you so much.
Joseph. And hey, I would love to continue to learn from you, and I hope that, you know, the little money that we donate to your company can help you a lot.
No, I will.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you. All right,
Thank you.
let's take off.